Hello, welcome back everybody. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. There's a couple more segments left, and this one is an exciting one. Have any of you seen the Legacy of the Void cinematic? Any of you watched any Carbot animations as well? Okay, you're gonna like this one then. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the project director of cinematics at Blizzard Entertainment, Ben Dai, and also from Carbot Animations, John Burton. Welcome, welcome to the stage. John, let's begin with you from Carbot Animations. I've watched a lot of your stuff, big fan of all your work, and by the sound of it, I think everyone in here is as well. As a community content creator, tell us a bit about what you do and how you got into making content for StarCraft 2.
It's kind of difficult, I guess, but I just kind of wanted to do my own thing with animation and stuff like that. And what I do is I create StarCraft cartoons on YouTube. And I just kind of gravitated towards that because I like to, I don't know, create stuff. And StarCraft I was playing it a lot at the time. And yeah, so I just gravitated towards that and I chose a style and I went with it, I guess.
And you've always done parodies of Blizzard videos in the past. And from what I've been told, you have a new one for us today. And you're going to be looking at the Legacy of the Void cinematic. And it's going to be the first time we're going to see this. And sitting next to you is the guy that made the cinematic. How do you think he's going to react to this? You're about to play a version of his video.
He's going to notice that the graphics in mine is a lot better. and the plot is much more rich and intricate. Yeah.
I think this is going to be good. So, without further ado, I think it's time to have a look at the world premiere of the new Carbot Animations. It's a spin-off of the Legacy of the Void cinematic. Let's take a look at this unique video.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kama, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy. The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the color, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, we retake our homeworld. We retake our home. We retake. I am one. Ouch. That hurts.
Well, what can you say to that? That was absolutely fantastic. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess the natural follow-up question, Ben, what did you think of that?
First of all, I'm a big fan of John's work over the past couple of years, and I love it. I love it. I mean, the probe at the end, it was awesome. My favorite moment was the Archon, seeing I knew you were gonna call me out on the timing of everything. I knew it. It's in the back of my mind when I'm making it. I thought maybe I can take some artistic license on that one, but thanks for calling me out on that.
John, it must be a great feeling inside to have all these people in here watching your video for the first time and cheering from the very opening image of Carbot animations all the way through.
It's overwhelming. The power is overwhelming. Yeah, it's very amazing. It's very amazing.
Ben, let's get a little bit more serious now. The work that you do, obviously there's so much work that you actually put into making these types of videos and the long development cycle, of course. What would you say is the most challenging part of what you do in the development process, especially when looking at the Void piece we just saw?
Well, I mean, it's a tough question because everything about CG is hard. You know, it takes a lot of artists, a lot of time to put something complicated on the screen. So for this show particularly, I think special effects was one of the bigger challenge because there's so much of it. You know, every single shot got something going on, anywhere from the slow motion bangling explosion to the formation of the Archon. The Archon was particularly a hard thing to do because there's no reference out there that we can look at. But you know, the artists did some really amazing job on this project, and I'm really happy the way it turned out.
How long would you say that it takes, you know, from the very beginning of, okay, this is what we got to do, this is the finished project. How long would you say that is?
The actual production probably takes about a year. It's a little longer with the conception of story ideas and stuff, but you know, roughly about a year.
John, what about you? How long does that take?
About a year, yeah. It took me less than 2 weeks. Yeah.
He's been kind.
Let's move on. I thought that would be a good question to ask. As a community content creator, what would you say is the most challenging part of your creative process?
We've been doing it a little over 3 years now, and I think the challenging part is to keep it fresh. I don't know why people continue to watch half the time, but we do our best to keep it fresh and entertaining. And I think really what it is we really feed off player experience. So, and we take that and exaggerate, and it's always funny when it's happening to somebody else, you know, all the bad stuff. So we kind of portray that, and that's kind of what we aim for.
All right, well, thank you very much for taking some time up here on stage today. I think their all work is awesome, and I hope you guys continue to produce the content that we all love in this room. Thank you very much, gentlemen.